What's up, Headless Horde? Welcome back to the channel. Now we're about a week removed from the finale of Skeleton Crew, and the one thing that I keep trying to figure out and think about is who exactly this Jedi could have been who trained Jad. Now Jad mentions in the finale that he was around the age of 9 or 10 and he ended up seeing his master die, and he does say it was a Jedi who was a female. Now there are a few different choices in canon and in legends, but the one person I keep coming back to is Jocasta Nu. Now you would know her from the prequels. She is the librarian who ends up talking to Obi-Wan Kenobi, and she does not have too much screen time. Now after Order 66, Jocasta Nu fled Coruscant to return later to try to get a holocron that had a list of all the Force-sensitive children. During that visit, she ended up fighting Inquisitors and Darth Vader himself. So in today's video, I'm going to go through how I think that it's possible that Jocasta Nu definitely could have trained Jad Nawood. So after the Jedi Purge, Jocasta Nu escapes Coruscant and goes into hiding. Her primary goal is to preserve the legacy of the Jedi Order, focusing on protecting Jedi knowledge and locating Force-sensitive children who could one day help rebuild the Order. During her escape, Jocasta Nu remembers the existence of a holocron stored in the Jedi archives that contains a list of all the Force-sensitive children across the galaxy. Knowing the Empire will try to obtain this list for their own purposes, she decides to retrieve it. Jad Nawood, a Force-sensitive child, survives Order 66 with the help of his family, who take him into hiding on a remote planet. However, their peace is short-lived as the Empire expands its control, hunting down Jedi survivors and Force-sensitive individuals with the use of Inquisitors. Inquisitors are Jedi who survived and are now turned to the dark side and following the orders of Darth Vader. Jocasta Nu, following a lead from an old Jedi contact, arrives on the planet to investigate rumors of a hidden child. Upon arriving, she senses the danger surrounding Jad and his family. Imperial forces, led by an Inquisitor, have caught wind of Jad's Force sensitivity. Jocasta intervenes using her knowledge of the Force and her combat skills to protect Jad, but not without cost. His family is tragically murdered during the skirmish. Realizing Jad's immense potential and vulnerability, Jocasta takes him with her. She explains the importance of keeping his abilities hidden and begins to teach him the basics of the Force, focusing on survival and discipline. They travel to an old abandoned Jedi outpost where she begins training him. She teaches him meditation, how to sense danger through the Force, and the basic lightsaber techniques using a training saber she salvaged from the archives. Her lessons are brief but impactful, emphasizing resilience and hope. After sensing the Empire's growing reach, Jocasta decides to return to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant to retrieve the holocron. She sees this as the key to protecting future Jedi and believes it could also lead to more allies for Jad. Jocasta infiltrates the Jedi Temple with Jad using secret passages and her intimate knowledge of the building. Together they invade Imperial patrols and manage to locate the holocron. However, their presence triggers an alert, drawing the attention of Darth Vader himself. Jocasta realizes that she cannot escape with both Jad and the holocron. In a final act of bravery, she sends Jad away with the holocron, instructing him to find a hidden Jedi enclave she knows of. Jocasta confronts Vader to buy time, using her skill and determination to hold him off. Ultimately, she is overpowered and killed by Vader, but her sacrifice allows Jad to escape. His life has been marked by tragedy, starting with the death of his family, during Order 66, and later witnessing Jocasta Nu's heroic sacrifice. Despite her efforts to instill Jedi principles in him, the repeated loss of loved ones leaves Jad feeling abandoned and hopeless. After escaping Coruscant, Jad finds himself alone with no allies or resources. The harsh realities of surviving in an Empire-controlled galaxy force him to make morally gray choices. Small thefts and alliances with dubious individuals might seem necessary to stay alive, gradually eroding his moral compass. Jad's early exposure to the Jedi ideals through Jocasta Nu became a source of inner conflict. Her teachings about justice and selflessness clash with the galaxy's brutal reality under the new Empire. Over time, Jad may have come to resent the Jedi, feeling their lofty ideals were powerless to save him or others he had cared about. Jad's journey into piracy could begin as a desperate attempt to survive and grow into a chosen lifestyle. He might initially justify his actions as targeting the Empire or corrupt individuals, but later succumb to greed and selfishness. The freedom of piracy offers him control over his own destiny, something he felt he lost as a Jedi apprentice. Even as a pirate, Jad struggles with the remnants of his Jedi training. He experiences moments of guilt or doubt when his actions harm innocent people, hinting at the internal conflict between his past and present. All of his unresolved feelings have made him a complex and morally ambiguous character, as we see in the Skeleton Crew. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think about my theory? Also, what other female Jedi do you think could have possibly trained Jad? And do you think we'll ever find out? Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to keep those heads on. And I'll see you guys in the next video.